tight at night.
Are we back on the show?
Yes,
Welcome
we're
back.
back.
This is the magnetic marketing moment with your marketing magnet, Jeanette Burke. Jeanette, where do we
Hugh.
begin today? We're talking about pink marketing.
Yes.
What is pink marketing?
Pink marketing in its simplest form is marketing to women. But it's a little bit more than that. Pink marketing actually started in 1929 with a man named Edward L. I always say his name wrong, but it's Benjy. I think Benjy. That's how you say it. B-E-N-G-Y.
No, Bernays.
Bernays?
Edward Bernays.
Bernays.
You know, he was
Edward.
Sigmund Freud's nephew.
No, it's not Bernays.
What?
Okay, anyway, 1929 is when it started. Edward L. Bernays, yes, you're right, who is often credited as the father of PR, okay?
That's right.
And he, actually what he did was, he took a tobacco ad and put a woman on it. And although he did this because a tobacco company paid him to reach women and get women smoking, the message behind it was that we have reached, and it's all about equality. And when that message came forth, that's really what pink marketing is about. It's about making women feel equal in the marketplace,
Right.
and giving rise to their influence and their power and their contributions to the society as a whole, and saying you're no longer behind the scenes as a contributor to the marketing effort. You're a recognized part of the process.
So basically, equal.
It's
Equality.
shedding
It's all
light
about
on
the equality.
equal rights, and recognizing women for who they are and what they give to society. Not just in terms of their buying power, because their buying power is a lot more advanced than it ever was. Now 25% of women earn more than their partner, whether that's the husband, the boyfriend, whatever. It's more than that though, and it certainly is also about tapping into women's wants and needs and really catering to their wants and needs. And pink marketing is also a combination of niche marketing with cause marketing. Both very effective forms of marketing tools. When you have a niche, we've talked about this endlessly, how important it is to have a niche in business, and how you have to really cater and focus in on that niche. Cause marketing is another powerful marketing tool because it rallies people to support a particular cause. In the case of pink marketing, we know that breast cancer has been fueled a lot by pink marketing, and here in front of me I have a number of pink marketing promotional tools, from bracelets to jewelry boxes to diva stickers to, as you mentioned, a Tits and Glitz event. Even like at the Buck store, they sell these things
What do you
for
do
the
with those
home.
gloves?
It's cleaning gloves.
The cleaning gloves.
Everywhere you look is pink marketing. We see the pink marketing symbol. We see businesses that are created to cater to women who have had mastectomies. We see a whole messaging around the whole pink concept. And we really see it in every product out there. I mean, really think about it. You go into almost every store and you will find items that are pink, whether that's curling irons, makeup brushes, motorcycles, pink Cadillacs, pink ribbons, pink umbrellas, pink iPods. Every company in the world is getting on board with pink marketing because they know that in order to reach women, women have major decision-making power in the home. And that actually is not really something that's all that new.
Right.
But it's at the forefront because women are making more money, and women are very loyal to brands and products that give them a sense of community and a sense of awareness for women's rights and women's causes and women's issues. And the whole thing about why pink marketing through breast cancer, I think, took off wasn't just that they created a really powerful brand and got all these promotional items around it. It's the fact that we started to realize that when our mothers and our daughters and our sisters and even like younger and younger start dropping off, we are losing a major contribution to society. We started to question the role of women in our society, and we started to give recognition to the fact that women make such a contribution to our homes, to our families, to the mere fact that when they're involved in our lives, whether it's from a work perspective or whether it's from the homemaking perspective, they make it easy for us to get out there and do things, right? The woman is the center of the home. And I think that when we think about losing women to a disease that is a woman's matter because only women have breasts, we give rise to the fact that women have this importance. So I think that that's really what pink marketing is, and it's also being very popularized.
Why is it so popular?
Well, in part for what I just said, I think also to go beyond that to say that I think women felt ignored by previous marketing that has basically been since 1940s on very aimed at men being the income earner, at men being the provider.
Yeah.
And that shift has changed now that more and more women are earning more money, and women are consciously also choosing to remain single and to celebrate their financial independence, and to invest and to take control of their lives and not be dependent on men. So I think that that's part of the popularity. Again, another reason for the popularity is that it provides a sense of community, and it says, look at us, we matter. And we have a community to support each other in. And we can wear symbols like breast cancer symbol, or we can go out and buy products that have pink marked on it, whether it's marked around, tattooed across our ass, the PINK line, or we go into Victoria's Secret and buy a special pink bra. It's saying this is for you. And you belong to this group, and you get to reward yourself for who you are and what you've achieved and accomplished. And it's something special. And I think the other popularity is that we've likened this feeling to shows that make us feel really good, that celebrate womanhood. And I'm talking specifically of the Sex and the City, which is a whole movement in itself and has a lot of women united in a common cause. And I'm talking about the characters there and the whole meaning of sisterhood, and the fact that, today women are trying to be more collaborative than competitive, and saying to themselves, we do have a reason to unite, and let's find a reason to unite. So these items, these promotional items, pink marketing gives you a cause in which to rally together and have a commonality and say, let's celebrate ourselves.
Now, how is marketing to women different than marketing to men?
Marketing to women is very different than marketing to men, and this sort of begs the whole men are from Mars, women are from Venus philosophy at play. Essentially, men tend to buy in a very linear kind of way. They will look at it step one and step two, look at a product, maybe assess it a little bit. If it sort of fits their meaning of what life should be about, they're pretty convinced in a shorter term time frame to plunk down that credit card to make that purchase.
Yeah, I'll take 4 of those.
Exactly. As long as it fits their lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Women, it's a different thing. Women also will do their homework and their research, and they'll go through step 1 and 2. But before they decide whether or not they're going to allocate funds to it, they will look at what is the value of this product or service, and how is it going to benefit my world in a long-term kind of way. Mm-hmm. So by that, is it going to improve my family's life? Mm-hmm. Is it going to really cater to my needs and support what I want to be doing here? So they look at that when making their decision as to whether or not they want to make a purchase. They also are women are very loyal to brands that promote community and that have a lot of personal touch and communication, whereas men don't care so much about that.
Yeah. Yeah. The men are from Mars. They just want to get the job done and solve the problem.
Exactly. Women really want to be heard. They want to be heard and they want to be recognized. Any product or service that promotes that will stand to do far greater. And you know, it's true because, listen, anything from the electronic world right down to the fashion world, we are embracing women. We want women. We know that women are the decision makers in making money. In fact, in 2003 alone, 2003 stats show that $55 billion jump in the electronic worlds with things like plasma TVs by marketing to women, not to men, and $96 billion in sales revenue in the electronic marketing industry alone since 2003.
How can guys get their women to support the purchase of a larger screen plasma television?
Okay, by making it more of a family type, like there's a benefit to the family. It's all about the benefit of the pink marketing. We'll get into that in a minute. I just want to also say, though, that the housing market has gone strictly dealing with women. Right here in Toronto, we have example of the Lerner Group, who put up condos downtown and made, you know, the features of the condos with more closet space, more kitchen cabinet space, more space in the bathroom for makeup products to store, you know, and all these were tools to get women to buy because they know that women are buying, whether they're alone, like single women, or whether they're married women. Believe it or not, even Harley Davidson motorcycles are coming out in pink to get women involved in that, which is a traditionally male-oriented item for male recreational activities. So when you talk about how do you get the support of the women, how do you get men to support, you got to get the product out in value terms or beneficial terms, how women see it. So this is kind of the next point that I wanted to raise is when you're looking to incorporate pink marketing into your own marketing strategies, it's all about what is the benefit of pink marketing. And for women, the benefit is, number one, how is this going to make my life easier? How is it going to free up my time? How am I going to get something done quicker so that I can have more free time either for myself, downtime, which a lot of women lack, or with my family because they want more time with their family. So any kind of product or service that can give them that can tap into their emotional needs will definitely encourage them to want to have it. And then there's like a secondary sort of campaign, which is how is it benefiting the world at large? And that's really where the cause marketing comes into play, to support things like breast cancer because it affects women and it takes women out of our lives. Women want comfort, ease, convenience, and things that are faster, that give them a sense of safety, a sense of belonging, and a sense of, you know, you care about me and what I'm going through. And you recognize me for the person that I have become. I'm no longer just in the kitchen wearing, you know, an apron. I'm out there serving the world, and I'm serving you as an equal. That's really, you know, if you really want to make a difference, particularly in luxury goods and designer goods, cookware, electronics, that's how you get women to be your customers. And that's why pink marketing is so huge.
And I think part of it too is now because, as you mentioned, a lot of women are choosing to be single. A lot of the products that you may have marketed exclusively to guys before, now there's a market of women that might need those same things.
Or want those same things, but getting them to buy those same things is going to necessitate a strategy that appeals to them based on the needs that I've been very clear about: ease, comfort, time, sense of community, sense of belonging, relaxation. Women will spend a heck of a lot of money for relaxation, way more than men. Women put a different value on products than men, but even like look at the car industry and how much it's changed. Women want to be dealt with on a level where, you know, the old marketing tactics don't work. Like, hi honey, it's pretty, come and buy it. Or, you know, it's all flowers and pastels, come and buy it. That's like real think pink marketing, but it's so much beyond that. It's not about, you know, I want something pretty in my life. There is, you know, women always do like luxury and appreciation, and they do like pretty things, but really it's about understanding me and my needs and what I'm going through.
And you mentioned that women, you know, they're thinking long term. Is this going to benefit in the long term? So it can't just look pretty. It's got to be functional. It's got to work. It's got to last. It's got to be good value for the money. Let me just ask you, because
sorry, one other thing
Yeah.
that we should mention too is that even the financial industry is now coming out with savings products that are part of a portfolio that are exclusively for women's savings, because women save different than men. It's their value system is different than men's. So go ahead.
interesting. Well, I just wondered if there are there's all these positive things, but are there any disadvantages?
Yes, there
to
are
pink
disadvantages
marketing?
too. If you're going to incorporate pink marketing into your marketing strategies, and I really suggest that you do, and I said specifically it has to sell a certain benefit. I mean, a lot of companies now deal strictly with women. I myself have marketed my own business to become a champion for the female entrepreneur. And the whole concept behind that is I want women to live their dreams. I don't want their dreams on holds. I don't want them to have regrets and resentment in their life, particularly when they look back on their life or become sick in their life and say, I didn't do this because I didn't have the support or I didn't have the tools. My whole thing is about making sure women work smarter, not harder, not exhaust themselves, get the means, the financial means they need to have a free autonomy, and to have that autonomy for them and their families, to work less and enjoy more and not spin their wheels. And that's sort of back to the benefits of it too. But where pink marketing goes wrong in the whole think pink thing, or the disadvantages to it, is when we go back to the traditional way of how men think women want to shop when they're depressed and they want to spend to make themselves feel better, or they want to eat because it makes themselves feel better. That is very old school and not at all what women are about. Women, as I said, want to be known for who they are, for what they represent, for where they have come in society and the accomplishments they make to society. They don't want to be just about, you know, let's make us feel pretty or put a Band-Aid on us when we're not being our very best. So if we're not really capitalizing on that message, pink marketing isn't going to work for you. Another couple things too is that women don't want to be the poster child for disease. So when we decide to support a cause, we want to make sure that that cause is really benefiting us, and that it's not diminishing other relevant causes in the process. Now, this is one of the criticisms of breast cancer, is that, you know, breast cancer gets a lot of airplay, and the other cancers that affect women, such as ovarian, don't get that kind of airplay. And there's a push amongst women that every cancer that affects women should get equal airplay and equal awareness. Another thing is that pink marketing has also been criticized when products that are being promoted as pink actually contain ingredients that cause cancer.
That's horrible.
It is horrible, and then you know that, you know, this pink marketing isn't really about what pink marketing should be about, but more just about the money that's involved.
Right.
There's a lot of criticism around that too, that there are certain companies and institutions, including banking institutions, that are only getting involved with Support the Cure or Run for the Cure because of the money that it generates for them, and not because of the actual authenticity or likeness to actually being supportive of. So there has to be some kind of true element to it. The other thing in question is that a lot of pink marketing, a lot of sale of pink ribbons, a lot of sale of pink promotional products, the portion of the dollars that we are spending to promote pink, how much of it is actually getting put to use for coming up with the cure against cancer. There's a lot of controversy about this because there's been statistics and research done that shows that many of the products or even the events that you attend, it's a very minute proportion of the dollars being collected that are actually going for the research component, and more going for the packaging and the marketing. So that's another thing you got to be aware of, and just the appropriateness of the campaign, and knowing that what we want in pink is not just to be pretty in pink
Right.
or pink washing.
Pink washing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah. That's really it.
Okay. All right. Well, Jeanette, this is fabulous. If people want more information, of course, they can go to your website.
At www.yourmarketingmagnet.com, and I'll be more than happy to help you, whether you're a man or a woman. But I do cater to women, but that doesn't mean that we exclude men. We're trying to partner them up.
Only real men can
Yes,
handle pink.
who can handle real women and who truly want to market their business. I'm here for you. I have different marketing packages for you to meet your needs. Contact me at 905-882-6893 or email me at Jeanette, Janette, at yourmarketingmagnet.com or www.yourmarketingmagnet.com. Again, it's about making your dreams come true and serving you well, and that's certainly what my message and my purpose is all about. Thanks so much for having me today. And in closing, I just want to say that if you would like more information on how pink marketing can really benefit you in your business and why it's important, I suggest you read one of the three. I brought 3 resources to give out today. Marketing to Women books. One of them is Marketing to Women, How to Increase Your Share of the World's Largest Market by Mari Barletter. I believe that's how you spell it. Say it rather, Barletten, Barletten. What She's Not Telling You, Why Women Hide the Whole Truth and What Marketers Can Do About It by Mary Lou Quinlow, Jen, I can't even read this, Jen and Tracy Chapman. So those are some good resources to look up for extra reading on the importance of pink marketing, and I believe that pink marketing is very important. Certainly, we see a rise of pink marketing. I mean, every product, from every industry is on it. They know about it. I support pink marketing, but I support it from its sincerity, and I hope you will too.
Okay, fabulous, Jeanette. Thanks for doing that. And let's take a little break now and come back with Dr. Kavita Sharma, a naturopath, right after this. LiquidLunch.thatchannel.com.
Was for them to succeed. Oh, you see.